ready to get back to action. Denver applying some pressure in the backcourt, getting the double on Hood, who now gives it to Sand, and Sand traveled after receiving pressure from Medina, who also gave her version of the travel call. Rosenberger comes in off the bench. Six minutes to go, third quarter. St. Thomas up by 3. Watts cuts, but has her shot blocked by Sand. Medina goes up strong after getting the offensive rebound, and she'll draw the foul. Foul is called on Ludwig. And that sends Jocelyn Medina, Denver's leading scorer so far this afternoon, for Denver's first trip of the game to the free throw line. Medina rims the first one in. And the second one also rims in for Medina, who is now 33 of 37, more than 90% from the free throw stripe. Blocked from behind by Rosenberger on St. Thomas's leading scorer, Alyssa Sand. Rosenberger, Denver's now team leading 19th block on the season. Denver within 1. Hood, 11 points to match the number 11 on her jersey. Kicks it to Feuerbach for 3, and it rims out. Monclova comes down with it. Denver a chance to take the lead. Watts rushes ahead. Takes the 3, and drains it! Corinne Watts, first points of the game coming in this third quarter. 2 3-point field goals, and has given Denver a 34-32 lead. But the response coming from St. Thomas, a 3 from the wing for Cammie Ludwig. Back to a 1-point game. Watts to Rosenberger, tries to muscle it over Sand, gets it back. Second chance is good for Anna Rosenberger's first points of the game to give Denver the lead again, 36-35. Monclova pressuring the inbound, deflected the inbound attempt from Feuerbach. St. Thomas will get a second chance at it, but not before they call timeout. Denver with the lead. Watts, Rosenberger, Watts for 3, and good. Just a thing of beauty there. Corinne Watts now starting to feel it from the field after going scoreless in the first half, but still contributing strongly with 4 assists and 3 steals. And it's kind of what leading scorers do. They're gonna draw the attention of the opposition, and their task may be harder. Watts coming into the weekend, second best scorer in the Summit League at 20 points per game, so you knew the eyes would be on her. But that potentially opens up looks for other players, and in the first half, Watts was able to find those other players with 4 assists. And then when the attention starts to go to the other players, then you can go back to Watts. And if Watts starts to feel it, as she has through the first half of this third quarter with those 2 3-point field goals, then it makes St. Thomas have to look for answers defensively, and that's potentially what's happening inside their huddle with Coach Ruth Sin giving the team instructions. Coming in to today, Denver sitting in 7th place in the Summit League, 3-7 conference record, 9-14 overall. Just a half a game out of St. Thomas in 6th place with a 3-6 conference record and a 10-13 overall record. All 9 teams will go to the Summit League Championships at the Denny Sanford Premier Center in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. But the key will be the seeding. The 8 and 9 teams play an extra game before the quarterfinals. And right now, St. Thomas and Denver sitting 6-7 respectively. Back to action, Ludwig. Bounce pass, Hauge tried to go back to Ludwig, and it's telegraphed by Monclova, who picks up the steal. Denver up by 1. Monclova holds it high. Entry pass to Rosenberger, bounce to Monclova, and Monclova scoops it in to give Denver now a 3-point lead, largest of the afternoon for the Pioneers, who were down by double digits in the first quarter. A steal, Baker adding to Denver's lead, kisses it off of the glass. Pioneers up by 5, 40-35.